Happy Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Oberes Glantal. I am Farmer Min. We are just dropping the canola from our field in here to the Ba and Oink farm. Absolutely outstanding. This will sit here in storage until the pigs come home. Till the pigs come home. There you go. Till the cows come home, till the pigs come home. You can say that as well. But that worked out pretty good. I'm kind of curious as I get stuck. Come on. Come on there. I'll go around this way. Man, I gotta lose some weight. I've got to start dieting, for crying out loud. Yields? Well, could be better. Could be better, I think. I'm just trying to, let's see. I want to see something here real quick. Why won't you let me? I'm having a little bit of a difficulty with this silo, to be honest with you. Why won't you let me see what's in there and what I have in there? I know I just put some canola in there, for crying out loud. Let's just check out the, yeah, 12,492. It's registering on there, but why is it not, oh, I shut the door. Oh, crap, that's not good. Why can't I get it out is the problem, if I wanted it. We might have a problem here, Houston. Why is it not showing me that I can take that back out is the problem. That could be a problem. Well, I'll have to monkey with that down the road. But the canola, the canola so far is in there. So, I don't know. Hopefully I can get it back out somehow. With that said, I need to get down to the oat field. I need to get the combine emptied. Nat is sitting there with a full hopper as we speak. And, get that unloaded and get that brought up to the horses because they need some oats. So we'll get the heck out of here. We'll get down to field 20. I'm going to have to work on that silo a little bit later on. That's kind of puzzling me why that is not working. There's no reason why it shouldn't work, but if it doesn't work, then we will have to make a change, I think, down the road. We can't have a silo there that I can't get the crops in and out of easily. It took me a little bit of fiddling, too, to get the crops in there. But down to field 20. And we will get that combine unloaded. That is a wonderful job. Absolutely wonderful job she does at this combining stuff. Keep in mind, we still have the 2 soybean fields. I suppose we could just call them our flipping fields. We still have those 2 soybean fields that we need to get harvested and get the soybeans sold. And then we'll be on our merry way of selling them again to recoup the money, which will go back to the bank. But in the meantime, let's get this unloaded, get the oats put in here, and then I think I'm going to take these up to the horse farm, drop them off at the horses, Amethyst, Jody, Hercules. Man, I thought I had them all down. I've been practicing their names, but like I said before, I don't want to get too attached to the horses because I know that they are going to go on their merry way here down the road sometime eventually. But with that said, let's just turn time back up there to 5. That should be good. Now we'll finish this field. This is our oats, and then I'm gonna bale these up. I'm gonna straw bale these. We have a fancy addition to our round baler, so I'm interested in trying that out here in the near future. But I need to get this down to the horses. I'll probably then bring back this trailer and drop off here for Nat just to finish it up. And maybe by the time I even get back, she might even be done. You never know. And then I gotta get down to the new Kramers. I got a couple things down there to pick up. And then as I was driving over here, I was thinking to myself, maybe I should just get a small little tipper trailer for the Oink and the Ba and Oink farm, and have that sitting there for purposes of filling up their feed trough. So maybe I'll pick one up at Kramers. Doesn't have to be any fancy. I mean, it could be a simple little thing, crying out loud. And we'll try that in the silo and see if that works out pretty good. Come on there, tractor. I would have the case for a job like this, but I have some stuff at Kramer's to get here from the chicken farm. So that's why I am using it with the loading tractor. The international tractor sitting down there, I kind of want that too, but 92,000 bucks for that thing. So we'll have to see how it goes after our soybean flipping field harvest and how much money we can generate from that. Something tells me that the horses are going to take all of these oats, that I am going to be very short on oats right off the bat. So I was going to look. Maybe there is a oat field nearby that I can contract with to get the oats off of and maybe pay a little bit. Or I don't know, one that's for in dire, desperate need of financing. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. But let's just unload the oats here. Something tells me that they're going to be all of them. One thing about the silo down at the Ba and Oink farm was that if I opened up the trailer or did the left and right, it didn't seem to dip real well. That's why I did the grain door. It's going to take a little slower. But yeah, look at that. They took all of that and no problem whatsoever. So, with that said, what does that leave us for the horses here? Chickens? They need some wheat and barley. We can get that taken care of. Oh, yeah. Not even halfway full there on the horses. Let's see, we got Paladin. Oh, yeah, I forgot Paladin. Turbo, Jody, Amethyst, Hercules, Choco Inky. How come I keep forgetting Choco Inky, Nevada? Choco Inky, Nevada. We'll get that done. Anyways, okay, well, like I said, holy buckets. That's a lot of oats right off the bat. 10,000. We're going to need a lot more oats to put in storage here. I'm assuming Natalie's only going to have probably another, not even 10,000 liters, maybe half that, 5,000 liters of oats. So that'll be gone in a heartbeat. So that whole field is gone to our horses right away. So maybe I will have to look around for some oat fields, or maybe just hopefully turn around and get something planted here real quick with oats. Can maybe do that. I want to add more horses eventually here. So we're definitely going to need the oats for that. But anyways, I'm going to drop this trailer off, and I'll meet you down at Kramer's. And I'll show you what we have in store there. Get to the chicken farm there for a little bit. Yeah, I'll look at a tipper trailer. And then we got to get busy on the 2 soybean fields, and then some baling will be in the future. Down here at Kramer's, we will pick up. I bought a set of pallet forklifts for the New Holland that will go at the chicken farm for kind of the egg management category. And then also I have a pallet here. And as the versions of this egg pallet thing stands now, it looks like it's full. I mean, all the boxes are in there, and hopefully maybe an updated version, they will get it to fully work. But basically, this pallet is empty. There are no boxes in there, even though it does look like there are boxes in there. I had one delivered up to the chicken farm here in a little bit, but that is already full. And I'll show you what the purpose is of it behind it. The pallet itself is a little tricky, but there we go. Got that. So that is an empty egg pallet, even though the boxes are there. So we have that to pick up. Now, the other thing I was thinking of is on the way back, we could swing by the Ba and Oink farm and try a little tipper trailer, because I kind of want to leave one there, I think. And what options do we have for a small little one? I don't want one that has a swivel hitch on it. That would just drive me nuts having to back in. I don't think there's really anything IT runner. We do have these Fliego. We could try this Fliego one here. Look at that, $18,600. It carries everything. 14,600, 18,600 liter capacity. That's not bad. That is not bad. Let's just see what kind of options we can get for there. Well, capacity 5,700. What? Capacity. Oh boy, it raises. Holy buckets! Look at that. 18 bale loading wagon. Bale loading. Hey, look at that. 18,600. Do you think that would? Oh yeah, that would fit. So we can get that. Oh, that raises the price to 21,000. Michelin tires, Lizard, Trailboard. Go Michelin. So we could get that. We could. Oh well, 2 shades of green. So we could get that. Do we need 18,600, or should we just get the 11,300? That saves. It's only a difference of $2,000. I mean, the big difference is the bale. 18,600. Boy, you get those pigs, they're going to take a bunch right away. We have the money. We're having some income with the towers. We're going to have some income with the soybeans as well. Yeah, I think that's kind of needed. So we're going to get that. A little bit more than maybe I wanted to spend, but because I still want that stupid tractor, and that's $92,000. A nice International, good shape too. I don't see it around here. It must be out back or something. But I want to get that thing. Then you put a loader on there. So by the time I get down putting a loader on there and all the attachments, we are up to $1,000 or $100,000. That's going to be a little spendy. Boy, I wonder if this New Holland, that looks like a solid steel frame there, not an aluminum. Yeah, it does look like a, well, who knows? Could be aluminum. Okay, so let's just stop at the Bon Oink farm real quick. Let's just give that that silo a little bit of an experiment here and see what happens. If this doesn't work, I might have to rethink that. I don't want to rethink that. I mean, everything was working pretty nice, and I think it works. I never had a problem with it before, but I suppose all we can do is a little trial and error. So we'll cut up here. We'll head over to the farm, and then we gotta get to the chicken farm here eventually. Just looking, the horse farm is right up there, coming up from the road here. This is the road down to the highway where we just turned down there. There is this neat little side road here coming down into the Ba and Oink farm, which is kind of nice. This little shortcut here. Oh, we took the one side of it, but you kind of easy little cut through. Absolutely easy little cut through. But let's just give this a shot and let's just see how this works. I could have came in the back side, I suppose, but we'll come in on the front side here. I like the closeness of the Bon Oink farm to the horse farm. I mean, it's the locations can't beat the location. So we'll open the door here. I did close. Now I don't know if you have to have the gate closed maybe to fill. We'll try that. I mean, it's worth a shot, but I don't know why it wouldn't tell me that I could fill up there. That's kind of disappointing. So let's see. We should have canola in here. There we go. Look at that. It worked. Maybe you have to have the floor closed. Canola, 12,000. So we can also have sunflower, soybeans, corn, sugarcane, wheat, barley, oat, canola. So we can have all this stuff in here except the can't have a root crop in here. So we will have to figure out a place for the root crop. Now I think for this trailer, I wonder if I can. You know, I kind of when we designed and built this, I tried to make it as easy as possible to kind of sneak around here. I think this trailer might be good right here in this door here. I think this would be a good spot for this trailer. Let's open up this door here. Now I can leave things open because I'm going to come back in here today, and this trailer can sit in here for now. The flatbed bale trailer that I was using is in there to haul the bales up to the horse farm. I put that in there. That's an easy spot for it. So yeah, so this trailer will work out. We have plenty of room for a trailer. We have plenty of room for a tractor, and then we could store some of our other big equipment down the road in this barn over here as well. So that'll be good there. Let's just close these doors. Like I said, the other stuff I can leave open because I'm going to be coming back here quite a bit today, I think. After we get the soybeans harvested, I'm kind of curious to maybe get some animals in here. Doesn't have to be anything real fancy off the bat. You know, maybe 20 a piece or so. But we'll see about that. Okay. Now, finally, off to the chicken farm. Holy ball, I've been running around with my head cut off all day here. Did I just say holy balls? I meant to say holy buckets. Did I just say holy balls? Edit that out. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It's guys. I can't believe holy buckets, holy balls, holy cheese balls, Batman. Cheese curds. Anybody like cheese curds? I'm kind of a cheese curd kind of guy. I live close enough to Wisconsin that it's almost mandatory that you have to at least eat cheese curds once in your life. Black and blue balls. Those are pretty good. We have those up here. Those are Swiss cheese. You know, with ham in the middle of it, and then you can get them even with bacon. That's good stuff. Bacon, black and blue balls. Oh, good stuff. Enough of the balls. Anyways, off to the chicken farm here. I'll show you what this is all about, and then we can go from there. And then I think we'll check on Nat. I'm sure by now she might be done with that canola, that oat field. So we can get that back up to the horse farm and then get her started, I think, on a soybean field, one of the ones that we were going to flip, and hopefully start making some money on that. Great demand is still active. So here's the one pallet. I got this pallet here, which is empty, even though that it does show the boxes in there. Like I said, I think that might be fixed down the road. So basically, I'm just going to leave this one here. I made the mistake by putting the other one in the trigger. I don't want to do that. So that one can stay there. Hopefully. Stay there. Whoa, careful there, egg pallet. We'll just push you up there. There we go. And this one is full. And the reason you know it's full is because you just can't you can't, why did I lose my hand? Where did my hand go? I lost my hand. Because, oh wait, it did take it. For a minute there I was thinking that, how come my hand is gone? Well, now that took it that too. So maybe it is not full. That's interesting because I thought it was full because I was trying to put more eggs into that pallet and it said that it was full. But maybe it's not. I don't want to leave it in the trigger. Why did I lose my hand? Why is my hand gone? I know there was a mod out that you would take that away, the crosshairs away, but I didn't download that. I didn't install that by any means. So being with this edition, I might have to rethink the container. I might rethink the container if that's something that I can just part with now. Or, ooh, whoa, fancy there, egg pallets. So that can sit there. Yeah, that can stay there. I think I wanted to get, why is it jumping around there? I don't know. Get that moved over just a little bit. I thought it was full, but apparently they're still taking it. I did. I tried to put some more in there, and it wouldn't let me put it in there. But basically what you do is you just put the boxes in there, and it fills up the pallet. And then when the pallet's full, the boxes won't go in there, then you get another pallet. So just like that. So that's taken care of there. Chickens, they do need some, don't they? They needed, what did they need? They needed some wheat and barley. Now, I don't have a trailer here either, too. The trailer's right down the hill. Okay, let's go check on Nat. And see if she is done. Get that combine unloaded. And then I'm trying to think, we have to get over to, 14 is right next door here. We'll do 14 real quick. And then over to 1. 1's that nice long field. We'll get over there and get that one combined and then see how we're doing with the soybeans. So just a little bit left to go here. Looks like we might have a sickle problem there at the end, a section. But we'll get this field finished up. The oats will go back to the horse farm, and then we're going to get moved over to field 14 and start working on that soybeans there. I took over for Natalie for a little bit. She walked across the street to the farm there, got herself some lunch, and is enjoying that. Deserves a break after all the work that Natalie has put in. Holy buckets, man. She has been a combining machine, I tell you. I had I think it was Alicia. Yeah, you're like pretty woman, you know. Just give her a woman with a claws. That's right. Exactly, buddy. So we're going to get this field. The yield is not good. The yield is not good at all. But this is the one that we thought we would just harvest. Sell the soybeans, we turn around and we can sell it. It's like that flipping field that's going on. A lot of people are doing the flipping field. I mean, it's a good way to make some money instead of just doing contract after contract after contract. That's for sure, no question about it. A little sketchy, yeah, perhaps, but in the end, you know, in all fairness, it's still a game. It's still a game, but it's okay. We'll try to make some money off this, and then we're going to sell it. Number 1 is next. I haven't looked to see if there is a oat field nearby that would be decent enough. The only reason that we did this, keep in mind, is that there's a great demand for soybeans at the moment. 2686. That is still ongoing. So that is the reason behind these two fields here, to buy them and harvest the soybeans and sell the soybeans. There, you know, it wasn't that big of a deal because we had a combine just sitting. You know, the combine was up and running. We were doing some contract work, and then we did our fields. So we had the combine out in the area up and running. And like I said, Natalie is just a combining fanatic. So it all worked out in the end. Like I said, the yield 2,000. Holy, I mean, that's, you know. So far we've only made about 4,000 bucks on this field. But we got a little bit ways to go. I was kind of hoping for a 10,000 liter yield off of it, but that's going to be a little sketchy, I think. I think that's going to be sketchy. Let me just enable the GPS here real quick, and then I'm going to look and see if we do have an oat field in the area. Let's see, fruit types oats. We need the kind of the brown 20. Nope. That's it. There is nothing else in the area. 20 was the only oat field, and that was ours. So that's going to be too bad. We still have, well, I don't think 12. No, 12 and 16 are not fully grown yet. And then we do have our cornfield. So we still have that 15. You know, that's what we talked about there. 15 right next to the biogas plant. That has corn in it, but I think that's just going to kind of overextend ourselves. I just don't know. I am interested to know. If we should negotiate something with the BGA, or if we should put in a silage bunker ourselves. That's kind of what I am debating at the moment. If you happen to notice, you know, I didn't realize this until I was told, but you can sell bulk silage at the sell points, the bale sell points, like the barn on Ravenport and the other one on Felsbrunn, and it does work for base maps too. But the question has been raised, and it makes it's a logical question that you don't get the digestate, and then there is the thing that it could be worth more at the BGA. So, but then it comes down to the fact that as it stands right now, you have to buy the BGA to be able to use it, and that's a good chunk of change. Let me just enable GPS here again, and I can look. Whoops, wrong button, because I know the BGA right here. $180,000, $180,000 to buy the BGA, and I don't have that kind of money as it stands, because right now we're at 1 million. I set the limit at 600,000, but this other money is for the fields that's going to be harvested and turned around and sold again, and that will be paid off. So, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to borrow another 200. But then, you know, then the argument is that you would make the money on the silage that you'd be selling. That's true. I mean, that's a fair argument. You know, you do a silage sale, you make the money and be able to pay back for what the BGA cost you. Or the other argument is you just buy the BGA and just you don't buy it, but the map buys it, and then just go back to FS19 standard. So we'll have to give that some thought. Or like I said, what is the silage? Oh, man, wrong button again. Let's enable. There's not a GPS menu going on here. What was I looking for? Oh, the other way. Silage. Silage prices right now. See, at the RWZ. Why is the RWZ? That's a sell point. The barn is 309, RWZ 853. Why is the BGA not even listed in the menu here? Barn, garden center, RWZ, Supreme Milk, Sawmill, Sell Milk and Egg, Spinnery. Because here's the biogas plant right here. It's not even listed. The RWZ is up here, right there. So look at the difference in that. According to that, the silage there is 853 compared to the barn. So holy buckets. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see. Man, that's kind of a dilemma now. I want to put in a bunker silo at the cow farm. I mean, I wanted to do that anyways. So do I put one in? Yeah. Now I'm debating myself. We'll have to give that some thought and think about that. But in the meantime, we're going to finish up this field. I'm going to finish this up for Natalie. We're going to finish this up, get moved over to number 1. We'll see what we end up with as far as yield, and we'll get it sold, and then we'll be on our merry way. So I'll check back with you after we get this done, and I'll probably check with you on my way to the sell point to sell the soybeans, and we'll see what we end up with. Alrighty. That field is complete. We got 5,473 liters up in that field. So we'll take it down to the garden center with a great demand price, and we will sell that. And as soon as we do, matter of fact, I'll tell you what, we can do that. We can do that right now. This was field 14. 115,224 bucks. So I'll tell you what, we're going to sell that, and then we will pay back that 114. We'll just pay back, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. 114. So that would be 100,000, and then 15. Well, we'll just go down to 890. I'll go down to 880. Well, plus we'll have more. So we'll go down to 875. There we go. So we paid back a little bit more than we had to. But that's okay. We'll sell this. We'll get a little income off of that. Here's what I was thinking as I was just finishing up that field and putting the soybeans in the trailer here. Natalie has taken back over after lunch. She is headed over to field 1 and have started that process. We'll do the same thing there we did on field 14 here. But as I was sitting there thinking, I was back in the day, back in, you know, when I was a youngin', watched a lot of Saturday Night Live before the show became an absolute joke and as garbage as it is. I mean, you got to go back to the days of, you know, Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, Chris Farley, David Spade, Adam Sandler, all those guys, Mike Myers. Back in the day when it wasn't enjoyable to watch. Anyways, Wayne's World was one of the coolest skits to watch, and they had this moment where they did, you know, kind of like that kind of moment. If you haven't seen it, you would have no idea what I'm talking about. You think I'll be on something, but no. Anyways, so I was having kind of one of those moments. I was thinking to myself, what if we could do a Wayne's World moment where we could see what would happen? So here's what I had come up with, and yeah, we'll go from there. So here in the alternate dimension, whatever you want to call it, I have a Kloss tractor and a Joskin trailer. And I am going to come up here, and I am going to buy some silage. You betcha, I'm going to buy some silage. Let's see, let's just buy the silage there. We're going to fill this puppy up, and like I say, this is my Wayne's World alternative, you know, he used to do the alternative ending kind of thing. Well, we're going to do the alternative what if kind of thing. So I'm going to buy this silage, and I'm just curious what a trailer of $5,300 for 31,000 liters of silage. That's not too bad. Now, as we have discussed previously, we have 3 spots to sell silage: the BGA, the barn, and the RMZ. I think it's called. The RMZ has the highest price. So we'll start there, and I'm going to do a little experiment here, and I'm going to sell silage at all 3 places, and I'm going to see what is the most profitable, because if I don't need to buy the BGA to make money on silage. Now, granted, I do know this. I do know that by selling anywhere else besides the BGA, I will not get the digestate byproduct. I understand that. Whoa, Kloss, hold on there. Boy, this Wayne's World alternative universe is a little bit scary. Let's see, where is the RMZ? It's right up here, isn't it? No, wait, this is the barn. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, we're here. We might as well do this one first then, apparently. I went the wrong way. Okay, here's the barn. We should be able to sell this silage at the barn according to the menu. That's the animal dealer. Here's the barn over here. So 31,000 liters is going to get us. We'll just have to see here. And we're selling silage. I gotta write this down. I gotta write this down. Gotta write this down. Gotta write this down. $9,188. 9,188 at the barn. That's not a lot. That is not a lot at all. I do have to say so myself. So, it seems like it should be more than that. I can get out of here now. Boy, a bad driving alternative universe, I tell you. So, back to the sell point. We're going to grab another load of silage, and we will head to the RMZ this time, and we will see what we get there. And then the third one we'll do is the BGA. And like I said, I understand that we are not going to get the byproduct. I get it. That is one of the benefits of the BGA. However, I will say this. If the price is not much higher, you know, what's the benefit then of spending the money of the BGA if you just want digestate, maybe? I don't know. But we'll figure this out here. Now, how do I get to the RMZ? I kind of want to go, I want to kind of go back this way then. Those of you wondering, this is our fancy dairy. Whoops, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Holy fuck, can you see that? This is our fancy dairy and our egg sell point. So I want to go this way and then around the little loop to the RMZ, and we will check this one out. 31,000 liters, and we'll see, whoops, tree, and we'll see what we get for that. I think the whoa, holy buckets. I think the RMZ might be a record episode for the word holy buckets. But by driving, this universe is scary. Let's see. This way. Here's the RMZ. Apparently you can sell it here too, so we'll give it a shot. 31,000 liters of the RMZ is going to give us a grand total of... Still going. What does it say? 26,448. Wow. That's quite a difference. But if you looked at it, though, in the menu, the price difference was, I mean, big difference. $8.53 to $2.95. So, now the question is the BGA going to topple that by far? Because if it does, if it is much higher, I mean, if it's a big, big difference, then spending the money, buying the BGA is worth it, not only because you get paid more, plus you're going to get the digestate. So that is the question that we will answer here shortly. I'm going to fill this up, and I will see you at the BGA in a jiffy. I will say this on the way to the BGA. I put that buy point in there. I think it makes a good purpose because, you know, in any other world you could be buying stuff from the elevator. You could buy grain, you could buy corn, and it makes sense. The only thing that I don't do that doesn't make sense to me is if I could buy silage there for $5,000, sell it at the one place for what was it? 26,000. I will not do that. I think that's just a little bit too. You buy at one place 5,000, you sell it at no place 26. No, I mean I could sit there and do that all day long, and by the end of the day, I could have $1 million. So, but I don't see that. I don't think that's a feasible option, and will not do that. So, as a side note, I know some maps come out where they made that possible, but for me, I think it's kind of stupid, to be honest with you. Now the question is, can I sell this in here? Can I tip it in here? I bet you I can't. Yeah, nothing comes up. Nothing comes up. Crap. That puts a little damper into my plan. I was hoping I'd be able to tip it in there. There's no ramp here to put down or anything. Nope. I wonder if I put in a ramp. I wonder if I put in a ramp, if I could ramp it up in there. But the icon never came up, so it must be one of those, you know what I mean? It must be one of those, I wonder if I have a ramp on here. Bet you I don't. I do have a ramp. Holy buckets. Look at that. Boy, this alternative universe is fun. You can do whatever you want. Maybe I should always live in the alternative universe. I don't think this is going to do any good because I think I would have got a trigger up there anyways. But instead of having to go and get a conveyor and convey it in, this might just work for the meantime here. If it does, it'd be a heck of a lot easier than going to the store and getting a conveyor. Otherwise, that is what I will have to do and convey it in here. Yeah, see, nothing happens. And I think I was dumping it and not selling it, was I? Yeah, I was just dumping in there but not recording. Oh, you know what? It'll be one of those midnight things, wouldn't it? You're not going to get paid for it instantaneously. But I'm not getting a trigger. I can't unload it. I have to force unload it. So I don't know if that records it or not. Let's see here. What do I do? What do I do? I think it'll be a conveyor thing, and then I'll have to fast forward to midnight to see what I make. Crap. Well, what did we learn from that? And after all of that, Wayne's World Alternative Universe experiment, we learned that we cannot sell the BGA. Why? Because if you look at the sell points, there is no physical sell point at the BGA. So that's not going to work. I tried everything, and nothing works. So with that said, there's no point in buying the BGA currently in this state. Perhaps there will be an update in the near future. That I do not know. But so I answered our question. We will develop the cow farm. We will put in a silage bunker there. We will make silage there and then sell it to the RMZ. If that kind of what the heck happened there? If that makes sense to you at all. That 5,000 some odd liters of soybeans I just sold, I made 11,000 something, so we're up at 20,000 now. That is not too bad. Natalie is over here on field 1, so we will commence with that. So where do we stand? I think hopefully we can make enough money on the soybeans from field 1 that we can put in a silage bunker. We can start to develop. There she is up there, taking a little break. Sell the soybeans and make enough money to put in a silage bunker. Can I just go up the ditch here a little bit? We'll just go up the ditch here a little bit. Put in a silage bunker, develop the cow farm, and we can go from there. But that kind of answers our question that there is no sense in buying the BGA at all, which, hey, it's all good. I like it. I like it a lot. But we're getting that going again here on the combine. We'll get this field harvested. The soybeans will be sold, and we can turn around and sell this field and then go on with our everyday operation here on the farm. Got bales to make on field 20, and then we got corn to do. So before we do the corn, we are going to have to put in a silage bunker of some sort. How much are they? Speaking of, 15, 45, 30, 90. Holy buckets. I don't think I have. Well, this one's 15. I kind of like this one. I wonder how big that one is. It doesn't say how big it is, how much it holds. But that one's 15. That's not bad. Just out of curiosity, see, we do have all this room up here beyond the cow barn. All of this up here we can use. So anywhere to right here, we can develop and put up here for the cows. Put in some silage bunkers up here and develop this a little bit. That would be kind of nice, but we're going to need some money for that. That we will. The cow barn, that has been changed. So that's a little different. There are a few other ones too that we can maybe look at. I'm trying to think which ones we got. This is the in-game one. We do have that one, which holds 200 cows. We do have this one here, which holds 500 cows. I mean, that's a big one. This is a big one here. Whoops, I don't even have enough money for that. So what am I doing? I'm not even trying. Yeah, we do have that one. Let's see. That's a pigsty. Sheep. This is the one that we do have. This one here. This holds 50 cows. We only have room for 50 cows. Or do we have this one? No, we have this one here. This one here. 200 cows. Oh yeah, we can hold 200 cows in ours. I think this is the one we got. Yeah, this is the one we got. That's pigs, horses. Yeah. So there are some other ones too. But we can think about that next time. Maybe work on that. But I'm going to need to get some money, though, to buy a bunker and develop that a little bit. But hopefully from the soybeans here, we can afford to do that. That way we can get the corn chaffed and get put into the silage bunker. Like we said, up there we made 26,448 off of 31,000 liters of silage. So that could make us a good chunk of change on the corn. But we'll leave it there for today. I'll probably pick up with you, and we're going to finish this field next time. But hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks for stopping in. I sincerely appreciate it. You all enjoy your Wednesday. Have a great one, and keep them between the ditches. So long, everybody.